Hey, I'm FoxF. I wanted to make this video for a while, kind of going over why I've been playing Vat again, and where's the Lond at, and all that. It's kind of funny that how like a few years ago the question was like, why are you trolling with Lond when Vat is right there? Like, you have a higher tier in your pocket and you're just not playing it. Like, what is that? And now it's the same thing. Funny how that changed. So the reason, I guess, is really just that I've been having fun. I mean, Vat is a super fun character. But to go back to why I moved away from Vat originally, let's do a little story time, shall we? So originally, when I was kind of looking to get away from Vat a bit, it was really just because Clear had just come out, and patch 1.03 released, and it reverted all the B-drill changes but kept all of her buffs, and she was just undisputed top one, like super strong. And it's funny because even in 1.0, before she got the B-drill revert, just the new neutral tools were making some people really not enthused to play the game. Like, I felt bad that I was, using every tool available to me that she got, and some of those new neutral tools really made people like mauled and really just not want to play. And I felt really bad, like, you can say that it would be so cool to play so well or whatever that you've got people raging. Like, I know that that's kind of like the perception, but when you're in a small scene and you doing your thing is pushing people out of it, that feels like really bad, So there came a point where I was like, you know what, let's learn a secondary, because I don't want to always be subjecting people to the Vat experience, So let's just do this. I'm just gonna learn some Lond on the side. I've heard he's really bad. This is what was told earlier on. Lond is terrible, horrible. I think he probably was in 1.0 before he got 6B grid steal, and 4C, the hitbox was changed quite a bit. So I never actually experienced that. I hopped in at 1.03 Lond and was like, this character's not bad. This character's pretty fun, actually. So, and then I stuck with it and was like, this character's got some stuff. This character's better than not bad, Like, I think that there's a lot of potential here. But the thing that kind of kept me on Lond and gave me hope for more than just a secondary that I could pull out against people, is that all of his pressure was so much more ambiguous. Like, the thing about Vat is that her pressure is super strong, but there are the strong things and the weak things, and especially if you're looking for places to respond already, then you kind of are obligated to just stick with what is strong, but sometimes that could be a little bit more linear. Didn't really leave a whole lot of room to improvise or be ambiguous. That was the thing, is I would be playing against Red and I'd be playing as Vat, and I would try and vary up my pressure in all these ways, and it's like it doesn't matter. Just do the strong thing, because if you're not doing the strong thing, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Whereas with Lond, it was like suddenly having access to, really good walkback speed and things like that. It made it so that even if Red responded perfectly well on each interaction, he still had to guess. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't looking for a character like Byac where you were guessing on stagger windows. I wanted to play a character where you could react correctly and still be wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you aren't playing the spacing RPS correctly, you can see the rebeat and you can press a button, but if it's not the correct button at the right time, you'll still get hit. That's what I was really valuing about Lond, is that I could be more creative in pressure and look for those button presses and be like, yeah, go ahead and press your button. I'm going to walk back and whip punish you, It was a whole new world for me, and I really enjoyed it. So now I'm kind of going back the other direction and being like, what can I do? What can I do with Vat in this version? And it's been really fun to figure out. I think that this most recent patch, 1.10, 1.10, 1.11, those have been amazing for characters like Vat and Hilda and Uzuki. Actually, I think Uzuki probably needs some help, but it's good that she released in this patch and not the previous one. I'm just saying. This patch has really helped my enjoyment of the game a lot. I didn't know how much it was getting to me that like I would two-touch someone and just be totally taken out of the game, you know, like it just didn't feel right. It really bugged me. So now I feel like I can be three-touching on Lond, or I can be three-touching on Vat, and it doesn't really matter, you know. So and there's more room for interaction, for sure, you know. That's my like one sentence review of the patch. There's more room for interaction. It's funny, I saw this tweet from Notes that was like things about the patch that made it more difficult for Karma, and I have to kill him in 3 hits, you know. he was literally like you know, there's more room for them to win Vorpal and then make a comeback of their own, so I have to work harder. And it's like, yeah, this is always how it should have been, you know? So I'm really enjoying the patch. I think it's really good. As far as Batista, I think I just, like, what I want to do is focus on some things that are reliable and achievable and not like circus tricks, you know? Like, the partition stuff is still, like, really good. But I don't think that you have to, or you shouldn't have to, do the circus tricks to, you know, present some strong options. So, so I want to make a video that's just like going over some of what I think of as like the basic strong things about Vat in this version, and like how to play to those strengths. You know what I mean? And hopefully you have as much fun as I have. So, yeah.